call the October 10th, 2023 Agricultural Commission meeting to order. We'll jump right into acceptance of the September.
It's September. I was gonna say that should be September.
September 2023 minutes.
And I even did go back and double check, and yes, we did approve the July meeting, the July minutes at the last meeting, so.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even get them, right? The minutes.
So I don't have
Did I have it on my, I don't have it on my screen, but I can pull it up on my screen.
Yeah, I didn't print it.
There, I didn't print one. Oh, actually, it'd be easier to find it this way. See who gets there first.
Deary, I just texted it to you.
Oh, to you.
it.
Not me.
You
I
might
have it
have-
already.
I got it.
Oh, you got there fast.
All right, cool.
This thing is on its last legs, I think, and it is not very fast, so.
Do you want to take a minute and read them?
Do you want to take a minute and read them, or you?
I'll follow along.
Well, no, we're gonna vote on them,
Hold
so.
on in a sec, so
Yeah.
just can skim through it. See if there's anything exciting. I didn't notice anything.
I didn't, yeah. It's hard because I write them, so.
Yeah, you can't proofread your own stuff.
It's hard.
It's not possible.
And Carl was always very good about,
Keep
you
it
misspelled
up.
this word, you know, like, thank you.
I love having an editor in the room.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying my English is nice drawings.
It's okay, Shane. No pressure.
How did Deborah make out with the locking mechanism? Is she able to get it fixed?
They came back and replaced them, and then she was gonna,
Yeah, she's gonna swap it home, I think. I don't know if she's got that on there yet.
Okay.
she didn't mention
I
it
can
in her
follow up with her,
email
yeah.
tonight, so yeah, that's a good question.
Good.
All right, can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second the motion.
All right, a motion to approve the September 2023 minutes. Any need to discuss the motion? Hearing none, I'll ask everyone to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
I'm gonna oppose my own.
Motion passes unanimously. All right, moving on to the treasurer's report.
So, we have, I think, we still have $3,276.36 of the CPA funds I never did get anything directly from the the accountant's office. But that's based on the quote amounts that we talked about last month, being the $36,998 for the original quote bid, and then the $33,18 and the $1,100 that were added on after. And then the individual expenses that came in for Maureen and Deborah after that. So there should be like almost $3,300 remaining on that balance. And I don't know if Deborah found out any more about if we can spend that money or not.
Yeah, I'll follow up with her.
The donation account has $4,430.72, and the budget account still has $1,272.91. I think the only thing that came out of the budget this month was some garden essential peripherals for $69.09 from Deborah, but we don't have the National Grid bill for September yet, which is, August was $16.
Have they read that yet? Or are they still just approximating?
I think they've read it because, well, what I found out is they won't bill us for less than 10. So if it comes in at $10, I thought it was an estimate. It's
Yeah.
not. It's that's their minimum
Oh,
bill.
gotcha.
So I think they are reading it. It's just that it was below the minimum, so we still get charged $10.
Gotcha.
So for the combination of the donation and the budget, we have just over $5,500. And if you include the CPA money, it's closer to 87, 80. And we're still on track with the budget, so.
Can I get a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
We have a motion to accept the treasurer's report. Is there any need to discuss the motion? Hearing none, I'll ask everyone to vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Alright, review of incoming correspondence.
So, there was no paper correspondence in the mailbox, except for a couple of things that, like expenses that came through, which were already reported in the treasurer's report. It was the 69 for garden essentials coming out of the budget, and then $15 coming out of the CPA's money that was definitely related to fencing stuff that we had talked about last month. Came through. And then the AgCom emails that we got nothing except for newsletter stuff. So from MDAR, Mass Woods, yeah, all of that. Mass Grown and Fresher, all of that stuff.
Thanks. On to the community garden report. Deborah's not here, but she sent an email. Which I can read the highlights of. The garden is pretty much put to bed at this point. And so that's in a tidy state to go into the fall. There's, I think, a few little odds and ends just to kind of wrap up with some of the plots, but it sounds like everything is on track there. And she says we'll till the garden in the next week. There's some rice seed left. question she had was if Cordelia's Farm would be able to donate some again, and we'd be happy to, so that will take care of that. Usually she just comes and picks up whatever she needs, so that is simple. And then she's gonna work on the update to the rules and the regulations and application, and recommendation on fees for next year. And have that all squared away by the time that we need to do anything with it. There'd be some information that we want to send out with the census, but we don't need that for another couple months, so we're in good shape with that. And she's going to talk to Fred Cummings about getting the water lines blown out when she gets back. So it seems like we are on track with everything we need to do down there. With that, we can move on to unfinished business. I think most of this stuff is pretty much either covered or there's not really a whole lot left to do with it. Community garden fencing project, that's pretty much squared away at this point.
Yeah.
It's just one or two things that I have to get to Maureen with
And
the CPA.
I'm planning to,
Yeah.
because even as of today, there was nothing from the accounts office, so I was gonna ask them if they have the exact amounts coming out, just in case there was a little,
Mhm. Yeah.
even pennies adjustment, I'd like to have the right number.
Yeah, so I can check in with you on that, anything that I hear. But that seems like it's in pretty good shape. I'll check with Deborah on where she's at with the Lux. But it seemed like that was something that will fall into place, so I think we're all set there. Agricultural Commission vacancy. Some information's I think that the vacancy itself has been posted here and there. And so we'll see who comes forward. We've talked about a few folks. But I think that's one that probably makes more sense to talk about once we have more people present.
Right.
Unless, if anyone has any ideas about.
I
what we can do at this point.
took the action item last month to talk to Pat Jackson,
Mhm.
which I finally remembered to do last night, and sent her an email which went to the email address I had on file for her. Apparently she's no longer with the post office, because that was the email address I had, and it came back, it bounced like immediately.
Okay.
So I will still follow up with her if you guys want me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to pull out the phone book and look for her phone number instead of email, or email her through the town or something.
Yeah, and I may have something I can.
And I know Deborah said she was gonna talk to, think about some of the gardeners who might.
Yeah, if any of them wanted to get involved. It seems like she's going to be chatting with them about a few different
About
things
it,
this
yeah,
week. So
exactly.
I think that's one of the things on that topic. So by the next meeting, we may have some more info and some new ideas. Update to the community garden rules and regulations. Deborah's working on that. I don't think that there's really anything else to say about at this point.
Mm-hmm.
In the absence of Deborah.
I know. She's got
it.
it sounds like she's got it all under control, but there's no real update right now, so.
Yeah, likewise with the, any modifications to the membership fees for the garden. Her email made it sound like that's in the works, so. I'll check in with her and see if there's anything that she needs help with, but I think that she's got that under control for now. And installing new raised bed, I think she's working on that as well.
I did offer to help her get it from
Yeah.
Tractor Supply if she needs that
Yeah.
after this week, but it sounds like she won't be back. She won't be ready for it this week anyway, it sounds like.
And that concludes the agenda.
No new business?
No. This is that nice time of year.
Yeah.
Um,
Motion to adjourn?
Second. Motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion passes.